Let's do this thing. Allow myself to introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from CIYL Studios in Las Vegas, Nevada on Xbox Live. It's President Polo Podcast.
Las Vegas.
Right here in Las Vegas, everybody.
I love the laughs and love the life. There's fun.
I'm back in Vegas.
Next time I come, I'll bring my wife.
I'll do that if I lose my mind. Wife in Vegas is like going to China with a bag of rice. Is that racist? Damn, D. Martin, calm down. Anyway, so it's great to be back here in Vegas. I've been here since 4th of July. Awesome fireworks shows. And I'm right here on the channel talking about what's going on in my life. Today we're going to talk about my love life. Today we're going to talk about my past week. It's been very eventful. And we're going to talk about BLM. And we're going to talk about pretty much those three things. But I love Vegas every moment. Ooh, it's my favorite time of year. It's my favorite time of year and atmosphere. I got the lyrics wrong. I love Vegas. Because my money's here. Alright, crazy story, guys. My car broke down. Really, it's just acting up, and I took it to AutoZone. They said you can start the engine tomorrow and it could be broken down. So it's a must repair thing called the brake tension. So I'm going to be getting it out today. It's been in the shop since probably, I want to say Friday or Thursday or Friday. It's been tough. Not a car because it's hot here. In Vegas, it's 113 degrees. So, yeah, I have to be careful. What happened was, I was hanging out with Brittany Butler. Let me show you a pic of Britt. So, yeah, I was waiting for her to get ready, and I was down in the parking lot for an hour. Her purse is in my car. I can't come in to use the bathroom or nothing. I guess she's renting a room, and the rules have kind of changed about allowing people to come in her house. So I had to wait in the heat with my AC on, stalling, and the idle of the car, I guess, too much heat on it, and it messed up. I kind of was Googling in the car, is it bad to idle your car for this long? Because I idled for an hour. And then I got her, we hung out, we watched two movies. We watched Inside Llewyn Davis, and we watched A Star Is Born. I took her back to her place, and she was locked out. And I was idling the car again until it ran out of gas for another hour. And, I had to go put gas, and then I came back, and I was still waiting. And that put a lot of heat on the brake, not the brake tension, the belt tension. And it really just kind of messed up the car because it was already squealing. But then once I left it idling for so long, it just all of a sudden started really making noise that night. And I wouldn't have even checked it out because I called my brother-in-law, I called my dad. They said it was just something with the belt because you can't see it. You can only hear it over the phone. I showed my dad with Messenger chat. And he said, just get spray. So I was like, if it's just spray, and I'll do it later, a couple of days. And so only because I rented a room and I was going to AutoZone to cut the keys for my new home that I'm renting to get copies of keys, did I, while I was there at AutoZone, ask them to check out my car. And 3 people's opinion on it, they all said it was urgent that it needed to be fixed. So I might be getting it out today if it takes 3 hours to repair or what. Or if it's a longer repair, it might be until Thursday. But yeah, they're going to start working on it finally. Got a long queue of cars. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Oops, I crapped my pants.
Oops, I crapped my pants. I've heard of those. Do they work?
Oops, I crapped my pants. Outperformed every bladder and bowel control product on the market today. Here, let me show you.
We're back here on President Polo Podcasts. You'd be so easy to love, so easy to idolize, all others above, so worth the yearning for, so swell to keep every burning heart yearning for you, and you would be so easy to love. Yeah, so this segment we're going to talk about my love life. Because I'm telling you, it is a mess.
Washington, D.C., I have a message for you. I'm bringing my broom because you know why? It's a mess.
Yes, campaign. It's a mess. Bring your brooms because it's a mess. Man, I'm telling you, I met Marlene in December of 2016. How I've not gotten past her is crazy. I haven't seen her since New Year's Eve 2019. And we just messaged back and forth. And she's the girl that cheated on me, of course. And she messaged me and tell me in the comments, Doober Scoobert, whoever else is watching this, what you think of these messages. Oh my goodness, because I can't get over this, babe. So, first of all, I should show you a picture. This is in my wallet here. You probably can't see her. Cut to a picture. Cut to a picture. And I don't know. Like, is LOL with an emoji flirting? Cut to a screenshot. Is that flirting? Let's see. I don't know. Because I definitely was. She messaged me on the 8th after I said, ¿Cómo está? Bien, thanks. So on and so forth. Wrote a couple sentences there, and I said, that's nice. Oh, yeah. She said, what's your P.O. box? Because she wants to send me a gift card. Why? And another text, she says, I'm going to pay you for your phone. I owe you one of these days. I forgot about that. Now, if you've seen my Donald Trump video, Grab Him by the P Word, I'm using an iPhone in that video. And that's the iPhone that her Sancho broke, smashed on the floor after we got in a fist fight. I forgot what happened. Like, it's been a couple years now since the fight happened. I don't know. He came inside the house later, looked for the phone, and smashed it, I think it was what happened. Because I made a video showing my broken nose and with Fanny and talking about how I'm going to report him or something like that. And, like, he tried to steal the video and this and that. It's a sad story, but there's more happier stories. I have better memories than that. Valentine's. that I found her with this guy. And I still forgave her. But we just couldn't get past it. I mean, we argued a lot after that. But she's a pretty dame, I'll tell you that. But, yeah, so this LOL kind of threw me for a loop. And then I messaged her a long thing. She sent that LOL Sunday. And I'm still talking about her. That message 2 days ago. Yeah, I got pictures of, her in my wallet. I still got this picture. This picture is also in the sketch. The Denise show, because I based that on Fanny. Why would you call me Denise? Should I just get over this chick or what? It's crazy. I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, my mom's watching this, so I can't really get into too much, details of our love, but I would on another podcast. But yeah, there's another cool thing that I'm working on right now, and that's with Brittany. Brittany is my homegirl from high school that we're just friends right now. And I told my mom one time, and I regret telling her, but we were friends with benefits one time. Just one time. But we're just friends. And the thing is, it's I worry about her. She has a kid. I offered to help her with some money. She didn't ask for money. I offered to help her with some money. And she's like, yeah, I always need money. So my parents are going to get really mad at me when they find out I'm going crazy giving people money. But my parents still help me out every now and then. I really appreciate that. I don't need it. I can survive without it. I did something really crazy when I got my $15,000 a few months back. I gave $6,000 away in tips at Sam's Town Casino. Is that crazy or is that crazy? I was just not even gambling. I was trying to celebrate my birthday with TGI Fridays. Someone actually recognized me. He was a soldier. He watches YouTube all the time. He recognized me. I got recognized for the first time on my birthday. And he bought me a Captain Crunch Fireball shot. That was my first shot I've ever had. Yeah. But he recognized the SNL stuff. I think the Chris Farley stuff. And I performed a little bit for him. I don't do these by memory. I think it's more impressive to do cold reading. So I just grab the script online. Some of them have the script. What I might do in the future is play a video and watch the closed captions. But I could do a little bit of Chris Farley. He goes, all right, how's everybody? As your father probably told you, my name is Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker. You're probably saying to yourself, okay, I'm going to go out there and grab the world by the tail and wrap it around and pull it down and put it in my pocket. Well, I'm here to tell you, you're probably going to find out as you go out there that you're not going to amount to jack squat. You're going to end up like me, living on a steady diet of government cheese and living in a van down by the river. Young man, what do you want to do with your life? Actually, Matt, I kind of want to be a writer. Well, Lottie freaking da! Let's take a break. We'll be back after this.
Give her something that says, I'm not a woman anymore. I'm a mom. Giving up, put on your mom jeans.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. President Polo Podcast. So yeah, I'm sitting there in the bar, and this guy recognized me, buys me a shot for my birthday. That's crazy. So, anyway, I went back to that bar, and I was tipping the heck out of that restaurant. It was a TGI Fridays. I tipped one host like $3,500, and it's like the entirety of what I've made on YouTube. Like 35, 36, 3,700. Okay, I'll look right now. Let's look at the analytics. Let's see. Live analytics here. Okay, estimated views. Past day, I've got 3,200 views all total. 3,200 past day or so. Estimated revenue. Okay. Can I zoom in here? It says I got $3,893 I've earned. And I just threw it all away in that place. I have $15K, and I have monthly income. So this is before Corona. This was September of last year. Wait a minute. Was that the same time? I don't know. I think I did that in October. Whatever. So, I feel like when I really make it famous in films and movies, and I become a millionaire or 100,000aire, and I start making six figures, I don't think I'm going to tip like that because I got turned away from that bar for talking about my tip too much, and people don't appreciate you for tipping. I did a lot of cool stuff in that bar, and Sam's Town too, not just the bar. It was in Sam's Town. I went over to the security guards and I said, "You see those bums sitting over there in the corner trying to charge their phone? Here's $100. Let them stay there." Nobody was in the sports book. They're just charging their darn phones. Like, honestly. Okay, check it out. Thank you to all the trolls who say the weirdest, meanest things like, "I wish you had cancer." Because of all of you guys, and I have to moderate to take out the racist ones and the homophobic comments and stuff disparaging to the disabled community, and I'm not just saying retard, but like talking about autism. It's a common thing to say I'm autistic. Are you autistic? And like, but like That's not something to joke about, you know? I delete people who say that. Delete their comments. You know? I remember one of the first comment fights I got on, and you see if you watch the Wang video how he went over how I fight with the comment people. One of the first comment fights I got on, since I didn't know about comment fights, I deleted the comment fight, even though I won, because I didn't want people to know that I cuss people out of the comments back, and I put GIF reactions to what they say and all that. I'm trying to zoom in right now so you can see how much my revenue is. Technology nowadays. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick screenshot of it. Anyway. Let me go. I don't want to be your hero. I don't want to be a big man. I just want to fight like everyone else. A masquerade. I don't want to be a part of your parade. Everyone deserves a chance to walk with everyone else. Anyway, you guys. Yeah, I'm really hung up on Fanny. And I want to talk to you some more about my love life. Tell me what you think. Brittany is a friend of mine. A couple days ago, I hanged out with her for the whole day straight. And through the night on her graveyard shift. Before the bars locked down. And was really enjoying our time together. We watched Inside Llewyn Davis. This is the song from Inside Llewyn Davis. Just happened to be on the playlist. I promise. I wasn't manipulating that. That's my song playlist. So you guys know what I'm like. You'll hear songs on the channel during this podcast. They're going to be in the description if you want to listen to them. If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly the river to the one I love. Yeah, so, my mom's like, you shouldn't be around Brittany. No. I have nothing against the woman. I'm sure she's been a nice girl, but she seems like she's been hard times. She thinks I could do better than Brittany. I mean, like, this is a cute girl. I don't know what she's talking about. Like, come on, seriously. I don't know. It's the How I Met Your Mother syndrome. You know, everything that goes on with relationships. If you've seen that show, with being single and trying to get a girl. Anyway, you guys, let's take a break real quick, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the UFC and Black Lives Matter. And first, here's another word from our SNL sponsors. Watch SNL reruns every Saturday night, 11:30 on NBC.
Brought to you by Gas Plus. Actually gives you gas for those times when you feel like being the Joker. And by National Escort Service. If we don't get a prostitute to your door within 15 minutes, you don't pay. And by Happy Fun Ball. Still legal in 16 states. It's happy, it's fun, it's Happy Fun Ball.
Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh. Back here, President Polo Podcast.
live my life is to be responsible for what I do. I don't know how to be responsible for what every black male did. I don't know. I guess I am going to say that I'm a thug. That's because I came from the gutter and I'm still here.
Right here on the platform I've been on since 2006. I was True Polo 88 before I was President Polo. Then I was Channel 627. And then I became President Polo in 2009. Just to say playlists and stuff. Then I really started rebranding my channel in 2015. And that's when I started monetizing it. And about 2016 I monetized it. So that's what's up. Keeping it real, for real. NLV. And we're talking about BLM. Because it doesn't mean that all other lives don't matter, and therefore you have to say all lives matter, all lives matter. No. It means equality, okay? Black lives matter also. Because they gotta fight for their right to be in sight and get capped in the streets. And they're dropping like mother blanket flies out there. And I talked to my friend Mike. He said, man, this big black guy, he is the homie. He said, I'm not even surprised. He didn't even know what the big deal was. That people die every day and he's just violence every day. Even with that was his reaction. Alex, who's been on the podcast, I hope I'm not overstepping by sharing this, but he said as soon as he saw the George Floyd murder, he started crying and went down on his knees and started praying for our country. So I just wanted to take a moment to tell you that, my stance on it. It's that we have to recognize other races besides one's own. And remember that every race matters. French lives matter. Colombian lives matter. I'm French and Colombian. But black lives matter because they're less fortunate as some of other people as far as getting DWBs, driving while black, and having to tell your kids, listen, you're going to get killed out there if you don't do X, Y, and Z. So let me tell you A, B, and C. That's jacked up. So I just wanted to shout out and talk about that. And we can talk about more about it as things happen in the news that is really prescient. And talk about old things that were prescient and new things that are relevant. But I also wanted to talk about Ultimate Fighting. And it was a crazy fight this past weekend. But, I wanted to talk to you about that Mike Perry fight. Did you hear about not the fight from 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas right here at the Performance Institute, Apex Center, but his fight in a bar. That's right. I'm sure you've heard. Mike Perry busted a BJ Penn and went boom to some Joe Blow. And my first reaction when I heard the news was, man, listen, because not all people think this. Listen. First of all, he's drunk, okay? Second of all, it's a bar. Is this the first bar fight in the world? No. What happens in a bar when there's a UFC fighter? People all whisper, oh, that's a UFC fighter. And everybody tries to pick on him. So, if you don't want to get hit, then don't talk ish. You know what I'm saying? So, somebody's going to get got. And they shouldn't be messing with a dangerous man like that. And then when I saw the video, check this video out.
Yeah, Mike's right. You hit him, bro. You hit him. But y'all gonna tell the police that I fucking you know the police. I lied. But y'all knock your old ass out too. You do it, motherfucker, you fat piece of shit. Hey, no.
Hey! I was like, wow, this guy is like a menace to society. but really though. People are trying to cancel everything nowadays. I bet you haters are going to want to cancel all of UFC because one guy punched him and then another guy, Conor McGregor, punched the other old man. But at the end of the day, it's mutual combat. And the police didn't arrest him that I know of. But who did kind of not benefit from this was Mike Perry's girlfriend, because he was calling her a hoe and the B word. They do not seem like they're getting along, but I thought that was interesting to talk about. Anyway, guys, that's my take on it. I think that you shouldn't be picking on people just because they're a fighter. If you're in a bar, you're like, oh yeah, he's a small guy, I bet you I could beat him up. Looks like this guy was trying to like push him out the bar, and he said, don't touch me. So don't touch a UFC fighter unless you're willing to get KO'd.
You got knocked the fuck out!
That's right. So, I would just like to take this time to remind Duber Scoober, what does LOL mean? Could it be a flirt? Remember that. Tell me in the comments. But, really, what I wanted to tell you about, I want to end this podcast on a religious note because I like to swing a little bit of wisdom on you guys. Jesus gave a commandment, love one another. The world would be a better place if we just loved one another and got rid of all the racism. So repent from your racism, you jabronis out there, and turn from it. Turn to love. Turn to peace. And remember, we all have hatred in our hearts. Hatred can be racism, so you got to watch out. There's lying, there's theft, there's rebellion, there's idolatry. That's making up fake junk about God. There's a lot of crazy stuff you can get yourselves into, cats and kittens. So watch out and just focus on love and don't get caught up in crimes. Because crimes are not even of this world. There are crimes that you can do, like telling someone a lie, but not in a bad way. Sometimes, like, somebody does a white lie, and then you think it's pretty much okay. Yeah, sometimes it is, but, like, talking about the big black lies, not the little white lies. How about that? But then, we got to remember, Black Lives Matter, so we don't want to lose the word black flippantly. But I'm being a little bit facetious there. But when I talk about it, it's like, just try to be nice to one another. In the society we live right now, it's crazy. And just know the difference between lying and try to discover that fine line. It's somewhere. Like John Oliver was arguing about a lot of semantics on the show, and I can't wait till he comes back because he got some good tips. But John Oliver was saying, where do we draw the line? We draw the line somewhere is the answer, somewhere. But as far as lying goes, like when you're trying to be nice to people, like that hat looks ugly on you. You don't want to say that, so you say that hat looks nice on you, like the hats that I wear. That's discretion, especially if it's your mother or something. She's wearing a nice, pretty, like crazy hat for a summer day to keep her head out of the sun. And you're just trying to be nice to the person. That's discretion. There's a difference between that and when you bought her the hat and you lied and you actually stole the hat. Or if you say you bought it brand new, but you lied and you borrowing it from someone, or I don't know what. But anyway, so that's just like, it's just fine lines, you know, but even that's not even that important. There's discretion. So yeah, like if you bought a wedding ring for somebody from a pawn shop and you didn't want to tell that person that it was from a pawn shop, maybe there's discretion there. You're not lying, but you're a cheap guy, but you're not lying. Maybe that girl wasn't worth a real ring. How about that? Here's an interesting question. I saw a King of Queens episode, and they found out that Leia Remini's ring, Carrie's ring, was worth like $15K, and they really needed it. They thought it wasn't worth that much, but it was worth like $15, $20K. They thought it was maybe worth maybe $2K. But then they found out it was worth a lot. So they had this discussion. And this is a discussion that I've asked many people. If you found out your ring was worth 50K, it was an heirloom that was worth 100K, would you keep it or would you sell it? Crazy question for you guys. Tell me in the comments. Any married cats out there? But, yeah. Basically, try to love one another, guys. And try to have an open heart to religious things, because some religious things are bad, but there's some good ones like Jesus that are good. So if you can trust in Jesus, maybe you'd be okay, but some of the other ones I can't vouch for. But trust in Jesus and stop being racist out there. Stop having hatred. Hatred is murder. Anger is wrong. Let's not be angry with each other about our political beliefs. If they want to be Trumpers, let them be Trumpers. Don't be angry at them. It's a free country. If I want to be a never Trumper, don't be angry at me. You know? Trumpers are going to Trump. And like The Rock says, Thumper.
Why do they call you Thumper?
Because I'm always thumping.
You always what?
I'm always thumping.
Yeah, it's always something, huh?
No, I'm always normal.
Why? Because he's always thumping. We'll leave it on that note. Thank you for watching President Polo Podcast. Let me know in the comment section, Doober Scoobert, if you think LOL is a flirt. All right, until next time, till we see you right back here inside the Octagon. Check out my new UFC video of reaction of Rose. That's it, guys. Bye. See you later.